Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right here on WagerTalk TV with your NFL Fade the Public Thanksgiving Day special edition of Fade the Public here for week number 12. I'll be back this weekend on Saturday afternoon, as always, with your full Sunday Week 12 NFL public data and consensus report. But I wanted to sneak in a quick one here before Thanksgiving because all three games on Thanksgiving Day this Thursday, November the 24th, have some public sentiment. Going to give all three to you free here on this video in just a moment so you can have a huge turkey day and make some money while doing so, watching these NFL games all day and night on Thanksgiving Thursday. Quick reminder, now is a great time to be an all sports client at wagertalk.com. First of all, 7-day $69 all sports package is available right now with no promo code needed. But an even better offer is getting November for free. Look, you can get the next 7 days for $69 or you can get it for free. Here's how that works. I came on here last weekend, made you a very special offer. I said if you buy December in advance, you get the rest of November for free. Well, since I made that offer available last week, I've gone 12-2, 86% on all football and basketball plays combined for my clients. So if you jumped on board last week when that offer first became available, you've gone 12-2 for free. It's not too late to get on board. Get the rest of November this next week for free when you purchase December. It's just $2.99 for the rest of 2022. Get December, get the rest of November for free. 12-2, 86% all sports run continues. I've got a strong NFL best bet for Thursday. Tons of college football loaded for Friday, Saturday this weekend. Strong NFL best bet Sunday, and basketball, college and pro hoops on a daily basis as well. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut code WT.buzz/SM. All right, let's get to all three games here. Now, look, it's early in the week. I'm doing this video on Wednesday afternoon, so obviously the public consensus data is not as strong as it would be heading into Saturday for this weekend's action, but I do have leans in all three of these. We'll call these public leans. You know, they might become stronger by kickoff on Thursday, but just to be safe, we'll say public leans in all three games, and we'll start off at 12:30 Eastern on CBS. The Detroit Lions, home underdog, 9.5-point home dog against the best team in the NFL, the Buffalo Bills. Yet the public is backing the Lions, and what a shocker, because last week, right here on this video, the most public play of the week was the New York Giants fading the Detroit Lions. The public obviously lost with that one. By the way, my clients did not lose. That's part of that current 12-2, 86% best bet run at WagerTalk.com because we had a best bet on the Detroit Lions +3 last week as they won outright for the third straight week in a row as an underdog. They've been a 3 or 4 point dog in each of their last three games. They've won all three outright against the Packers, Bears, and Giants, but huge step up in class now against the Buffalo Bills, who just played on this field last week. Detroit didn't play on this field for a couple weeks. Detroit hasn't played on this field since November 6th. Buffalo just played here 4 days ago against the Browns, as of course that game was relocated from the blizzard in Buffalo. Bills apparently did return home this week. I don't really agree with that. I think I would have liked it better had they stayed in Detroit. But it's a short road trip back. They should be very comfortable here. And just not sure the Lions can slow them down. Detroit defensively really bad this year, giving up 6.5 yards per play, almost 7 yards per play at home this year. Question for me, though, is the health of Josh Allen. Talked to Kelly Stewart, Kelly in Vegas, about this game on Wednesday on Wager Talk today. By the way, I filled in for Teddy Covers on Wednesday. I'll be filling in for him this Friday as well with the Prez. That's at noon Eastern every weekday here on Wager Talk TV. Go back and watch the replay as I give you actually a free teaser for the NFL Thursday games. And what I mentioned, actually, spoiler alert, is that the Bills make a good teaser here. 7-point teaser, though. You know, normally we talk about 6-point teasers, but taking Buffalo down from 9.5 down to -2.5 covers all those key numbers, mainly 7 and most importantly 3. It's about a 9.5% chance that an NFL favorite wins by exactly 3 points. So you must get this down to 2.5 or less. A 7-point teaser currently does get the job done. The Bills from 9.5 down to 2.5 makes a solid teaser, puts them in a straight-up win situation. And the public, once again, is on Detroit, so we're also fading the public as we do so. That game goes at 12:30 Eastern Saturday. Let's look at the next game Thursday afternoon, 12:30 Eastern. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. 4:30 Eastern, Thanksgiving Day on Thursday is another big matchup. NFC East, Dallas and the New York Giants. As I mentioned last week, the public backed the Giants as the most public play of the week. They lost outright to the Lions. The public also faded the Cowboys last week with the Minnesota Vikings. That was another game in which I disagreed with the public, and we got an easy best bet winner at WagerTalk.com. Part of that 12-2, 86% red-hot run this past week was using the Dallas Cowboys last Sunday as a best bet for my clients, and they won easy. in that game, of course. And the public, though, is not jumping on board. They're not jumping off the Giant bandwagon. As the Giants, ding, 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 red flag alert, another public dog on Thursday. So we had the Lions in the first game, and now the Giants in the second game as a public dog as well. Both of these are leans. Once again, it's early in the week, but I am seeing a decent amount of public consensus on both the Giants and the Lions. I definitely would qualify them as public underdogs, and as you know, that's always a red flag. We had it last Monday night with the Cardinals. We faded them also, another winner during that 12-2 run at WagerTalk.com. Hey, look, quick reminder, I don't always fade the public. Sometimes I agree with the public. Last week I gave you 8 games on this video, but I use it as a filter, as a factor, as a handicapping part of the puzzle. And last week I used the Lions, I used the Cowboys, faded that public dog, also faded that Monday night public dog with the 49ers fading the Cardinals. It worked pretty well last week. We'll see if it works this week. But on the 2 daytime games, Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, public is on both the Lions and the Giants. Now, I mentioned on Wager Talk today, Wednesday afternoon, that the Cowboys, taking them from 9.5 down to 2.5, also makes a solid 7-point teaser. I would tie that up with the Bills. But right as I'm doing this video Wednesday afternoon, early evening, the line is shot up to 10.5 in most locations. The Giants injury report has come out. They're pretty banged up on a short week. Don't forget, both teams just played on Sunday. So this is like a Thursday night game, but we have 3 of them this week. It always is a disadvantage, especially for the road team. Once again, not as much for Buffalo. They just played in Detroit and they're the better team. But it's definitely a disadvantage for the weaker team on the road, and that's the Giants in this game. And they have to travel, and they're shorthanded and banged up. That injury report did not look favorable when it came out and was finalized on Wednesday afternoon. And the Cowboys went from 9.5 up to 10.5. In fact, the look ahead a week ago was as low as 6.5. So there is a lot of value lost with Dallas here in this matchup. I did like them as a 7-point teaser at 9.5 or less because you must get them below 2.5 or lower. 3 is the key number. Now that it's 10.5, teasing them down to 3 or 3.5 just doesn't work. So unfortunately, it does look like we've lost that teaser value. But keep an eye on this line. The public is on the Giants. As it nears kickoff on Thursday, you might get a 9.5 or less. If it's in time, you could tie that up with the Bills, of course, in the early game. But once again, the public is on both the Lions and the Giants, public dogs, on Thursday afternoon. One more game, as we now have 3 games on Thanksgiving for the past several years, and we have the true Thursday night game here. Of course, as you know, Detroit and Dallas always host Thanksgiving Day games, and now we do get a true Thursday night game as well. Patriots and Vikings. I'm going to get to the public consensus on that game in just a moment. Quick reminder, we are red hot. 12-2, 86% all sports from the past week, and it coincides exactly a week ago when I made that offer to get the rest of November for free. If you jumped on board when I made the offer last week, you've gone 12-2 for free over the past week, and you still get the rest of 2022 included. It's quite simple. The offer is still available. 2 offers now, actually. You can go to the WagerTalk website and get 7 days for $69. No promo code needed. That's a really good special, by the way. 3 days alone is $59, so you're getting 7 days for $69. Or even better, take a serious longer-term investment approach and buy December now for $2.99 and get the rest of November for free. Look, you've already missed a 12-2 run the past week since I've started with that offer. It's still available through Black Friday, and you can get it right now at WagerTalk.com. Steve Merril. Get there quicker, wt.buzz/SM. Get the rest of November for free when you buy December All Sports. It's every college and pro football, college and pro basketball play every day and night for the rest of 2022. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. One more game on the Thursday Thanksgiving card. It is the night game at 8:20 Eastern on NBC, the true Thursday night game. The New England Patriots at the Minnesota Vikings. Interesting spot here. The Vikings look-ahead line was 3.5. They get blown out by Dallas last week, 40-3. And once again, we faded Minnesota last week. The public did not, though. The public was on the Vikings as a home dog last week against the Cowboys. They obviously got blown out. The public also faded the New England Patriots last week. So it's really crazy. 5 of the 6 teams that are playing on Thursday Thanksgiving were involved in my Fade the Public Week 11 video last Sunday here on this channel. And now the public is backing once again Minnesota and fading New England. And it's interesting because just like the Dallas-New York Giant game, the public went 0-2 in the situation last week, fading in those 2 teams. And same thing in this one. They were wrong in both these games. The public had the Jets. The Patriots won by 7 and covered. And the public had the Vikings, who got blown out. They're coming right back with Minnesota. That's another public lean. Maybe not as strong as some games we normally see, but I would definitely say it's a public lean. And I think some of it also, once again, is fade New England, who has quietly gone 6-1 against the number the last 7 games. Now, the problem, of course, is that they only scored 10 points last week, but their defense has been fantastic. They have held 5 of their last 6 opponents to 17 points or less. Minnesota's still a very phony 8-2 straight up team. That's why we played against them last week for my clients at WagerTalk with a strong best bet on the Cowboys. Vikings entered that game 8-1 last week, despite being outgained by over a half yard per play. Actually, it was 0.6. Now they're being outgained by 0.7 yards per play. They average 5.5. They give up 6.2. Yet they're still 8-2 on the season. It's a phony record. Patriots, meanwhile, allow just 5.2 yards per play. They're a full yard per play better defensively. Obviously, a live defensive dog here. We're also fading the public. Problem is, this line has dropped from 3 to 2.5, so we lost a lot of value there because 3 is such a key number. There's about a 10% chance Minnesota wins this game by exactly 3 points. With that said, the Patriots do make a solid teaser selection, once again taking them from 2.5 up to 8.5 because you cover those key numbers 3 and 7. Now, you could use a 7-point teaser here and take them up to 9.5 and play them with Buffalo down to 2.5. It's not ideal because you have to lay more juice. On a 6-point teaser, you normally lay minus 120. 7-point teaser, you lay minus 140. So you don't really need to get from 2.5 to 9.5 because 9 is what we call a dead number. Getting 2.5 up to 7.5 or more does the trick with New England. So you'd be better off probably using them in a 6-point teaser and looking towards some games on this Sunday in which you can tie them up. Just glancing at some games that might qualify. Once again, these aren't necessarily opinions. I got a lot of NFL work to do for Sunday still, but Carolina's 2 to 2.5 point home dog against Denver should be a very low scoring game. Totals 36. Panthers up to 8.5 would be what normally qualifies as a pretty good teaser. So you could tie that up with New England if you're looking for some teaser plays. Also the Titans, 2-point home dog, get them up to 8 or more. 42.5. That should be a low scoring game as well. So what you normally want to do is you want to tease above 3 and 7. And you want to do what's going to be a lower scoring game so that the extra points mean more. And this is why college football teasers are not a good play because the lines aren't as accurate and the games are higher scoring. So each extra 6 points, 7 points do not mean as much as they do in the NFL, which have the sharpest, most accurate line in all of sports and also have tighter, more competitive games. So Patriots from 2.5 up to 8.5 makes a pretty good 6-point teaser if you want to use that with something on Sunday. And once again, the Bills, 9.5 down to 2.5 is a solid 7-point teaser. I don't recommend doing 7-point teasers unless both games go from like 9.5 down to 2.5. Dallas did qualify earlier today, but unfortunately now that injury information has pushed that line to 10 or 10.5. So I do think there's some teaser value fading the public in all 3 games this Thursday. Wanted to get that out to you here before the holiday hits. And don't forget, I'll be back on Saturday afternoon, as always, right here on this channel with the Week 12 Sunday edition of NFL Fade the Public. I'll give you the most consensus sides for Week 12 this Sunday. Once again, Lions and Giants, both public dogs, and the Vikings, a public home favorite. I call those public leans for Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. Use it as a filter, part of the handicapping factor. It might point you in the right direction, might put you on a play, might keep you off a game if you're looking the other way. Lots of different ways to use this public information. Comment below. Let me know how you're using it. Let me know your thoughts on the 6-point teasers. Also, throw me out some Turkey Day player props. Let me know what you're looking at here from a player prop perspective on Thursday. Don't forget also college football top 25 video. 3 big top 25 games for Saturday. I'll have that up on Friday night, including Michigan, Ohio State, free here on this channel. Hit subscribe, hit the bell for instant alerts when these videos go live. Like you would have gotten an instant alert that this special edition Turkey Day NFL Thanksgiving video went live. If you hit the bell and hit subscribe, you also get alerts on my college football top 25 and my weekend NFL Fade the Public go up later this week as well on WagerTalk TV. Like, thumbs up, hit subscribe, hit the bell for instant alerts. And once again, most importantly, leave me your comments below. Let me know your favorite side dish for Thanksgiving meal. And let me know your least favorite side dish. I think that's a good one this week. Favorite and least favorite side dishes. And maybe some Thanksgiving traditions as well. Something unique, not just watching the football games or eating too much. Give me some family traditions. We are a family here at WagerTalk.com. And you know I love all the comments. I read every one of them. And I honestly believe we have the smartest, sharpest viewers here at WagerTalk TV. Best of luck on Thursday. Enjoy the games. More importantly, enjoy the holiday and time with your families. I'll be back on Friday with the college football video and back Saturday with more NFL public information right here on WagerTalk TV. Don't forget, get all of my best bets for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, everything the rest of this month for free right now at WagerTalk.com. No promo code needed. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Get there quicker. WT.buzz/SM. Follow me on Twitter as well at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L. For more information and free plays on a daily basis. Enjoy Thursday, enjoy Thanksgiving. Back on Friday and Saturday with more content right here on WagerTalk TV.